This activity is designed to help you learn how to complete a quiz/test type activity, how to view your previous attempts, and how you can use this information to work smarter. Please watch the video in its entirety, then follow the directions to answer the questions. Our desired results for this activity are to understand how to complete a quiz/test type activity in Schoology, identify best practices for completing an activity in a quiz/test type format, and lastly, to discuss the importance of reviewing grades and teacher feedback. The quiz/test type activity is the activity that has the puzzle piece icon in front of its name on the Schoology course page, which is also why you'll see a puzzle piece in the gradebook after you've submitted this type of activity. Keep in mind that the activity shown here is simply a lesson, but it falls under the quiz/test type activity. Quizzes and tests in our courses may come at the middle of a unit or at the end of a unit, but Schoology just refers to these types of activities with the green puzzle piece as a quiz/test type activity. The first time you click on the activity, from here or from the gradebook, you'll see the following shown on the course page. Read the instructions, if any, and then click on Start New Attempt to begin the activity. Make sure that whenever you start an attempt on an activity, that you watch all of the videos in their entirety from start to finish. Make sure that you take good notes in a notebook or any other preferred method of taking notes. The first video is an introduction to the topic, followed by another video which will tell you what you're going to be learning, how you are going to learn it, and how we will know once we have learned it. You can pause the video and re-watch it at any time while completing the questions in the activity. Notice that the first video is an introduction video that talks briefly about the topic. The second video is a longer video where you'll learn about the actual topic itself. Once you've watched all the videos, you've learned everything, and you think you're ready to practice your skills, then move on to the questions. A good rule of thumb is to make sure that you always answer all of the questions, even if you're not 100% sure what the correct answer is. You can always come back to it later and resubmit it again using the teacher feedback. There are different types of questions that you may complete in this type of activity. They could include multiple choice, short answer, matching, fill in the blank, or ordering. For some questions, you may have the opportunity to record audio for your answer if you would prefer to talk through your answer rather than typing it out. Shown here is a matching question, a multiple choice type question, and a short answer question. Make sure that you review your answers and click the Submit button at the end whenever you're finished with the activity. After you have submitted an activity, you can click on the My Submissions tab to view all of your attempts on the activity. You and your teacher can see the amount of time spent on an activity and when it was submitted. Until the activity is graded by your teacher, the score will say Pending Review. Once the activity is graded, the score will be updated to the score you earned on the activity. You can click on the View Assessment link to review the teacher feedback and your submission. To view your teacher feedback, you'll look for the instructor comments shown in a light blue box below the question. Make sure that you read through all of the instructor comments thoroughly so that you can use their feedback to review, revise, and resubmit your work for a better understanding of the topic and to earn a higher grade. Questions marked incorrect will be shown in red for multiple choice, matching, and ordering type questions. For open-ended or short answer questions, read the teacher feedback to know if you need to correct something in your work. Sometimes, questions will be ungraded, and your teacher will ask you to reflect on your understanding. Please take time to answer these questions honestly, so that you can learn from your own personal work habits and grow as a student. Oh, and don't forget to give yourself a pat on the back on all the positive feedback you receive on the questions you answer correctly. In summary, you should always review teacher feedback so that you know what you should revise and make additional attempts, and to gain a deeper understanding of the topic. Let's take a moment to review what we just learned. In this activity, we discussed how to complete a quiz/test type activity in Schoology. We talked about best practices for completing an activity in a quiz/test type format, and also discussed the importance of reviewing grades and teacher feedback.